It's funny, we're talking about where we put these videos at. We just started putting quality videos in my newsletter because we've got a great captive audience there, and now they have the option of clicking on and watching a video. And
Yes.
it's not the type of stuff that I'm pushing out on social media. It's a quality video, good background sound, the whole bit. And we've really seen that resonate with the people that are subscribing. Where would you say the best ROI is in the video world for your customers when they start researching budgets and okay, we're going to do this? Where are they going to get the best return on their money in video?
Well, clearly I'm biased, but I hate to say, I'm a hammer and I see nails everywhere. But after 20 years and let me just clarify, over the past 20 years, we've done every kind of video you can imagine, right? Any kind of video, whether it's for TV or for web. And, our goal is to create something that's so good that customers will come back to us time and again. Now, that requires two things: us doing a rock star job, but also them running that on the right station, media outlet, whatever you define that as. And the only thing that I can genuinely tell you after 20 years that I have seen that works better than anything else, at least for the very first impression video, right? So you've got a huge audience out there and none of them know about you. How do you get a great first impression that basically takes them from cold traffic to click into your sales funnel? Whether you convert that sale or not is kind of up to how well your website is designed and optimized for squeeze pages and all of that. And that's something that we don't get into. We're just the creative shot that creates the video that gets people to click to your squeeze page. But every campaign that we have done over the past 5 years has just blown me away as far as the results. I won't say every, sorry, that's I'm one or two haven't been as successful, but the vast majority, way higher percentage, are coming back to us saying, we got great results. Let's do it again. Let's do it again. Let's do
Yeah.
it again. I mean, some campaigns we're on close to 10 campaigns, and these are 4-month long projects that require a decent investment. We're talking tens of thousands of dollars to produce one of these, which is still a lot lower than the bigger agencies that are charging hundreds of thousands of dollars, even millions of dollars. But time and again, we're seeing the response rates just wipe the floor with any other kind of video that we've ever done. So I'm biased, but I will tell people I genuinely believe doing one of these kinds of videos, and again, by these kinds, I mean, download my free ebook and read through the 8 steps that every one of our projects goes through to not guarantee, but, give it the absolute best shot of being a positive return and a campaign that you'll want to continue doing again and again. And it's this kind of video because it will grab a wider, broad audience's attention, but more importantly, create an action by the time they're finished watching that video, or at very least grab their information so that you can retarget them.
Yeah. I'm going to give you 2 affirmations before we wrap this up. I was the vice president of Kettle One Vodka for 10 years. It's a Dutch company established in 1691. When we
Wow.
launched in the United States, the goal was to have 1% of Absolute Vodka's business. If somebody wanted to buy our product, a buyer, a restaurant, bar, liquor store, if somebody wanted to buy it, we required that they watch a 10-minute video of our history dating back to 1691. They spent hundreds of thousands of dollars on this video. But what would happen is the buyer would get wrapped into this historical perspective of how Kettle One vodka had been made over 300 years, 11 generations later. They couldn't wait to buy that product when the video was over. And we showed that to everybody that came into our office, and we did a taste test, et cetera, et cetera. And as time went on, that company eventually became a $2 billion company, one of the top 5 vodka companies in the world. And it really was
Wow.
just a testament to that storytelling in the video. And I just can't say enough. I didn't anticipate how this conversation would go in advance, but how important what you do is to the success and lifespan of companies if people really analyze the tool that you're offering. So, like I said, a little affirmation for what you guys are doing.
Thank you.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's a great point. And it doesn't have to be funny. Funny just happens to be the thing that we have latched onto that works. The important thing is that you make an emotional connection. I'm guessing with your example, people created an emotional connection that they wouldn't forget because they were told a story, and stories stick way better than copy points.
Yeah, absolutely. When we started this, I suggested this would be fun and because your company's name is Funny Sales Videos. But really in my mind, what I was thinking is video has become such an important component of our daily lives, whether it's funny, serious, sad, etc., that I don't think we give the creators enough credit for what we're watching all day, every day. And in my mind, when I was going to interview, I thought, well, this will be neat because we're going to understand more about something we spend a lot of time doing, and that's watching video every day.
Yeah, yeah, it's interesting. I was in the studio yesterday filming a very complicated video, and I had a couple of people there observing that had never been behind the scenes.
Uh-huh.
And it's a whole nother world that a lot more effort and time and details that you never think about until you actually get behind the scenes. But it sure is the funnest thing that I can imagine to do with my time.
Well, last promotion on Funny, I interviewed Ethan Buck. He's a fitness trainer. And I get a lot of requests from publicity companies to have their guests on my show. But I reached out to Ethan because he incorporates funny into his workout routines, and he's doing it all himself. But, that stuff works. What you're doing works, and I really want to encourage people to download. I'm going to do it. Download your what did you call it again?
It's called How to Make a Funny Sales Video Without Hiring Us.
Gotcha.
8 steps anyone can follow. And you can just download it at funnysalesvideos.com. Just right on the homepage, scroll to the bottom.
How can you beat that? Sounds like everything I need. Look, Joseph, I really thank you for your time. It's been fun to talk about what you do and the world that we're all living in as it relates to videos and commercials and things like that. So thank you so much for bringing some comedy into the world too.
It's been a blast. Thank you very much, Tim.
Yeah.